All right, guys, and welcome back to part two of our Starfield playthrough. So excited to be playing the game. We're just going to keep going forward. We were going over to whatever this thing is. No, we're going to speak to Constellation about the visions we saw when we touched the artifact. Um, Now, I noticed something. I just thought of something during that first episode I forgot to mention, but it's really funny how the start of this game was us on a new planet. We touch an artifact and we suddenly get visions. That's the starting plot of Mass Effect. Like they just ripped that straight from Mass Effect. So, just something I thought of there. Also, at the end of last episode, remember at the very top of the screen there was a thing telling us, "Oh, hit tab to fast travel directly to your objective" and all that stuff. That is a bug. It's a known bug. If you have it, the quickest way to get rid of it is on a planet. Just run. In the bottom left, you can see that one bar starting to go down around the bottom of that circle. Basically, what you have to do is you have to get another like a message to show up there.
It provides free transportation.
The easiest one to get to show up there is the "you have run out of CO2" message that you get just by running around for like 10 seconds. So if you guys run into that bug, that's the quickest way to get rid of it. Because I was a little frustrated. Are you speaking to me, bro?
I'm so excited to see Tony after work.
Anything you'd recommend doing in New Atlantis?
Well, that depends. Are you a foodie or a shopper?
I'm fat. I'm definitely a foodie.
If that's the case, you have a lot of options here in New Atlantis. Don's Roost is probably the fanciest. They have great steaks there.
Ooh, do you like a steak?
But I'll be honest, I'm more of a chunks girl, and my boyfriend and I can't get enough of Terra Brew.
All right.
Don't be a stranger.
Just seeing how the world interacts around us, I didn't know she would have some
The
kind
water is quite aesthetically pleasing, or so Barrett has told me. New Atlantis relies on advanced hydroelectrics for most of its power.
I'm getting a little frame rate lag on my end, which I'm sure you can see in OBS or on the recording as well. It's not bad. There are some pretty significant FPS issues with this game, so we're seeing some of those pop up right now in game.
We may be in a United Colonies city, but Constellation is an entirely neutral entity, and always has been.
Okay. That's good, because you can take like the different origins if you don't take United Colonies.
People to help the guard. Contact him if you're interested. We'd all appreciate it.
But can I just get a job?
Here we are, the lodge. The front door should unlock if you hold up the watch that Barrett gave you. I have messaged the other members of Constellation. They will be waiting for us.
Cool.
Captain Jack, everyone will be in the library, just inside. If Barrett were
Did
here,
you just call me
he'd
Captain
probably
Jack?
tell you that you're part of something bigger now.
Did he say my actual
He
name?
hopes you'll make this
Or is
place
Captain
your
Jack
home.
someone in here already? And I've just stolen their name.
We appear to have a visitor.
Welcome to Constellation. We have a lot to talk about.
Her eyes are
Would you
striking.
care to tell us what happened to our friend? Why you're here and he isn't?
Once again, let's play things close to the chest. I have your artifact.
Excuse me? I think you might have us confused with some cutthroat bounty hunters guild. Vasco, verify Barrett's location and status.
Currently, assisting the miners on Vectera following a Crimson Fleet attack.
This is just typical. Barrett hands over our ship and our robot to some random employee of that discount mining outfit he uses.
Walter,
And if we hadn't insisted on installing those emergency protocols, I guarantee you this rock breaker here would be halfway to Neon.
But that didn't happen. He's here with the artifact.
thank you, Matteo. Now, let's focus on what's in front of us, shall we? What happened when it was extracted? Did anyone see anything? Hear anything?
Yeah, why don't you start telling me some things? How many times has this happened and who else
We
has had
think
these
it's
visions?
anyone else who pulls one out of the rock for the first time. Why? We're not sure yet. So if you wouldn't mind adding another data point.
Okay. She was honest with me.
Interesting.
She didn't act like I was the
Similar
first
to
or that
Barrett's
it's never happened
description of the
before.
Experience, with less embellishment.
So I'll be honest with her. Honesty begets honesty.
Whether it happened or not wasn't in doubt. But honestly, Contra, if you expected
Captain Jack Harlan returns the energy that he's given. I think that's going to be a core principle for how we speak to people.
But gentlemen, can we please focus? Noel, I think it's time we tested your theory.
Right. Let's see. We know the artifacts react to each other. The pieces we already have move when they're in close contact. Now, if we add this new one to the two we already have...
The artifact. If you could place it on the table here.
Just
that's it.
plopped it on there.
And to imagine, we thought there were only 2 of them at first.
Oh my god. It's gonna make a Halo
That's
ring.
it. They're reacting. Look at how it's coming together.
They're stealing from Mass Effect, Halo, and oh my gosh.
Material in the settled systems can do that. None of them. This proves
Easy, girl. Breathe. You'll have a heart attack.
She's not the only one. If they're coming together, that means there's a set.
Built by an intelligence outside the settled systems.
Still 2,000 credits for our little wager, Godfrey?
You're on, Walter.
Well, if we had all the answers, it wouldn't be exciting. Now, would it?
Not to take away from the moment, but what are we going to do about our new friend here?
So, are you ready to get to work? See if exploration is the life you want to lead in this little universe of ours?
It's better than being a miner. Alright, I'm in. Tell me what happens next.
You should take some time to get settled in. Introduce yourself to everyone. Some of our members aren't here, but you'll meet them soon. Come find me when you're ready. You and I are going to be doing some traveling together. Get your feet wet. And here, I think you've earned something for bringing the artifact to us. In addition to credits, why don't we set you up with a backpack with some boost capability? You'll need it out in the field anyway. Just mind your head.
Like a jetpack? Oh jeez, I just got a lot of things all at once all over the screen. Okay. Cool. Well,
So, are you ready to get to work? Or was there something else?
actually, hold on.
Bye for now.
I just want to take a quick beat, and I want to see... Wrong. No, not what I wanted. I want to see what other missions I have, because it looks like there's some other stuff here. The old neighborhood. Like, I could go on with just this main story mission, right? But also, I could go hit some activities. You know, let's just follow the main mission for now. This is the tutorial kind of thing. Let's just stick to the tutorial. Whoops. My bad.
Whenever you're up for it, we have work to do.
Now, I'm going to be upfront. I'm not one of those people who goes through, like, all of these different things to learn all of the lore. That's just not the way I play. If I'm really curious about something, I'll ask for a little backstory from someone, but most of the time I'm just going to go with whatever pushes along the dialogue, like, Captain Jack Harlan is ready for duty.
We're going to be doing some old-fashioned detective work. The artifacts are relatively inert once they're out of bedrock. That means people can pass them around, not even knowing what they are. I've been letting my contacts know to be on the lookout for strange metal objects. Get back a lot of noise, usually, but a tip from the UC Vanguard sounds promising.
I do have to admit, I'm very excited. This is not my first mission, though. We killed some pirates. That was my first mission.
Felt the same way when I started, too. There's an electricity in the air when you know you're about to uncover something.
I think that's just you and me, baby.
But it's not just
That spark.
I want to take this opportunity to see how you handle yourself, and for you to learn more about us.
I'd like to take this opportunity to see how
We'll
you
be
handle
traveling
myself.
together until we either find an artifact or this lead runs dry.
Oh, nothing's going to be dry with you and me. Don't worry about it. Got it. You and me until we get that artifact.
We'll need to head to Mast. Check in with the Vanguard recruiting office where my contact works. And listen, whatever you were before, or whatever you do once you're out there, I don't care. So long as you don't bring UC security to our doorstep. Every member of Constellation is their own conscience. Understood?
Love it. I like this bottom one. Understood. Understood.
Good.
For now.
Let's take a little stroll through New Atlantis, shall we?
Okay.
I hope you are satisfied with the quarters available to you.
Hey, Vasco, I just want to say thanks for helping me kill pirates. It was a real bro with you. All right. New Atlantis. Let's explore. Gotta say. So my graphic settings, just if you guys are curious really quick, my graphic settings are set to high for pretty much everything. So we're getting a pretty good example of what the game looks like. And it looks like we're maintaining maybe not 60 frames, but in the 40 to 60 range at all given times. I currently have a 5900X AMD CPU in. I have a 3070 in here. I have 16 gigs of RAM. It's running on a solid state drive. Just, all of the things you guys were probably curious about in the first place. I don't know if I'm... No, this looks like the correct direction. Yeah. So if you guys were curious, like, what I'm running this on, it's a pretty, like, it's not high-end, but it's a pretty solid rig, Like, this rig right now probably runs someone 1,500 or more. When I got it a couple years ago, it was closer to 2,000, but, that was during a graphics card drought, so prices were a little steeper. I do regret the 3070 only because it only has 8 gigs of VRAM in it, but by the time that really starts to show its age, I think I'll be at a point where I'm able to pick up something in the 40 series with at least 12.
Welcome to Mast. If you have an appointment, you may proceed inside.
Nope, I just want to speak to a Vanguard person.
Sarah, good to see you. Who's your friend?
Sarah, he's speaking to you.
Hopefully Constellation's newest member.
Another space explorer. Hey, you ever think of joining up with the Vanguard? Help the United Colonies, earn some credits, even get your UC citizenship?
Yeah, maybe later. We have Constellation stuff to talk about right now.
All right. Can't blame me for trying, right? I mean, I still haven't given up on getting Sarah to re-enlist.
It's a game we play. He asks, I say no.
Here's what I got for you two. Vanguard volunteer by the name of Moera. Helps patrol the old neighborhood. Sol, Mars, Neptune,
The Sol system? Which admiral did he upset to get that posting?
He's Martian, born and raised. Not like I can get anyone else to care. Word is he's got some fancy metal ornament he's been showing off to the old grounders. Matches that description Sarah gave me.
Yeah, we'll talk to him. I'm sure that I can make a good offer for it.
Sol system is a lot of planets, but a vet like Moera will be checking in at Sidonia on the regular.
You mean hitting the bars, don't you, John?
Hey, nothing wrong with a little refresh between patrols.
Well, off to Sidonia then. No. Thanks for all your help,
Anything
John.
for Sarah.
Keep it pleasant, keep it light.
Even the prodigal children.
Oh, brother.
I'm serious about that recruitment offer, by the way. You just come talk to me when you're ready. UC is a good friend to have.
Understood, but not for now. My objective is down? Like, go down the thing? Down? I don't know. It says it's down in this building, so I'm just kind of looking down here, but I actually don't know if this is going to be correct. We may have to come back up. Except Captain Jack Harlan doesn't make mistakes, and I chose correctly. Look at that. Sarah, come on. Slowpoke.
Another day, another credit.
All right. To the spaceport, to my ship, and then off to Sidonia. Sidonia is just such a, it's such a milquetoast, fantasy city name, right? Like, Sidonia. Come on. Put a little more effort into it, maybe. Synatian. Something spacey. Cyril 9. Like, stick with the C, but, like, give it some flair.
Oh, I've always liked that statue. It's beautiful, isn't it? I wonder what the artist was trying to represent.
Like, Sidonia sounds like the name that a kid named Sydney gives his, like, LARP castle. Like, he will never breach the walls of Sidonia while I'm here to protect him. Lightning bolt, lightning bolt, lightning bolt.
Chemical sniffers. United Colonies sure isn't taking any
I play a lot of D&D. I'm not making fun of the trope or the stereotype. I'm just pointing out that Sidonia very much fits that stereotype. Oh, I can say R to go straight to the cockpit. Now hold on real quick, because there's a research terminal here. The research lab lets you discover new crafting recipes by completing research projects. Each research project requires materials in order to make progress. The materials needed can range from raw minerals extracted from plants to organic substances extracted from alien creatures and plant life to manufacturing components that can be found or made in an industrial workbench. So I want to look into some equipment, maybe? Maybe some guns. I have none of the stuff that I need for those. Maybe some other stuff. I can't do any of these things. I'm a failure. I'm a horrible, horrible failure. I do have some aluminum. Alright, so I don't have everything needed for those, but I do have some of the things needed for those. We'll give it a look after we've had time to, like, really put together an inventory of... Alright. Off to Sidonia. Where are we going? I mean, obviously I'm just gonna jump there the regular way. It's consuming fuel. I actually should probably look at that to be sure that we don't run out of fuel, I guess. I know in No Man's Sky, that was actually a pretty big deal, was making sure you had the required material to craft space fuel, otherwise you could get, like, stuck in solar systems. But I think every solar system had what you needed to get out of there if
Please maintain course and prepare to be scanned. Scan complete. You're cleared to land.
Awesome. Now I'm level 3. Am I missing it, or have I not been noticing the level ups? Because we've leveled up twice, and there was no big, like, ding level up. Plus 1 skill point. It just kind of happened. Also, I've had no speech checks yet. We're an hour and 20 minutes into this game, and at no point have I had the ability to make a speech check to try to, like, persuade someone to do something. And I want to do that because I want to start leveling up my persuasion. Let's take this. And the reason I'm saying that is because I like to take the money ones early on because those compound pretty quickly. I can make my pistols do more damage. I still think that's...
I hope you have a good reason for landing here.
Not something I'm interested in right this second. Like, my unmodified level 1 pistol is like 5 tapping someone, and that's fine by me for right now. Don't hurt yourself, but also shortcut.
Heat leeches in
take things.
Suppose that would explain the brownouts. So, what's this going to run?
I will say, with how many load screens we're running into, if you're going to download this game, it has to be on an SSD. If you try to play this on a hard drive, you're going to watch loading screens for like... Every hour is going to be like 5 to 10 minutes of loading screens. I am curious. So I'm assuming where it's up in soap dispenser in that top right where it has the red, I'm assuming that means like if I take it, that's like it's property that if I take, I'll get in trouble for doing.
Someone's up to something.
I don't know that for certain, but I feel like that's the case. My gamer instincts are telling me that. Am I going the wrong? I'm going the wrong
Look
way.
at this place. I can't imagine being cramped down here, choking on fumes and dust.
Bounty clearance and mission board. Ooh, could be a bounty hunter too. I'm gonna definitely hunt some bounties.
Yes.
Hey,
Say I'm a fan of
Jack.
cycling drama around. Been serving drinks here for over 40 years. Few places can offer that kind of stability.
I'd like a
What's your
drink.
poison?
I'll take a drink. Ooh, he has drinks that aid you. Ooh, you know what? That's plus 75 damage resistance for 3 minutes. That's actually, like, pretty solid. I'm going to take just one of them. And if we really need it, it'll be there. All right. Hey, Jack. My name's also Jack. I'm Captain Jack Harlan. You may have heard of me. Took down some pirates on a planet called Crete. Maybe, you might not have heard of my exploits yet. Anyway, I'm looking for a vanguard. Name of Mawara.
He ain't been around. Went off on patrol. Hasn't been back in since. We're starting to think it might be time to pour one out to the blackest sea.
Well, we could track him down if you knew his patrol route.
Believe me, I've heard it. After about round 3 or 4 was all he would talk about. And he's got a voice that carries. Look, nothing more I'd love than to help out a fellow Martian. Especially when it's missing.
Sorry, my cat is right under my chair. I didn't realize until I put my foot on him.
He has a tab, and you don't know if he's coming back.
It's a lot of credits, okay? I let it slide for a long time because he's a regular, but if I'm out all that money, I got problems. What do you say?
I mean, I obviously have to try to persuade him first.
Come on. Life on Sidonia ain't hard enough. You gonna guilt trip me?
I am going to guilt trip you. To persuade a person, you need to make successful choices. Choices can range from kind words to distractions to threats. Each choice has a difficulty. The higher the difficulty, the greater the chance the choice fails, but the more points you'll earn when you succeed. You have a limited number of choices you can make, but you can never fail if your last choice succeeded. But you can never fail if your last choice succeeded?
I wish I could. But if anybody found out I told you, guess I should ask you the same question.
Bro.
You paying or what? And maybe he's not gonna.
I have persuasion as a skill.
Cash either way. That's enough. You either pay up or
I have
get
persuasion
out.
as a skill and all 3 failed.
This.
All right, you know what? I'll pay his
Let me
tab.
confirm the amount. Okay. Let's talk.
We try to talk our way out of things. I said we don't pay our way out of things, but we need to disguise thing. God damn it.
Venus? That's only one planet. Hardly an entire patrol route.
I got what I got, okay?
Fine. We'll make do.
I'm so salty. I took the persuasion skill as a starter for the sole purpose of persuading people. And then I chose the easiest options. And all of them failed. I'm actually so tight right now. You have no idea. Just means we have to do better next time, I guess. Because Jack Harlan doesn't give up after one failure. I need at least like 10 or 12 failures before I start to think about giving up. And all that is me saying, should I give up? And then I say no, and I try again. So tight. Oh my god. I'm so tight.
Do I have time for a nap before we leave?
No. Also, I just now realized that we are in, like, our solar system. We're in the Sol system. We're on Mars right now. We're going to Venus. Just clicked for me. They're like, oh, we're back in home territory. Alright, where are we going? Well, I know we're going to Mars, but like... Or Venus, sorry. Venus. Scan unavailable. Yeah, let's go to Venus. Contacts.
Hello, what do we have here? See that cluster of ships? Varun Zealots. You ever run into one? Completely devoted to a deity they call the Great Serpent, the devourer of the unbelievers. I'll let you guess what happens if they spot us.
Yeah, I doubt they know where the Vanguard is.
No, but I think I see something else that might. There's a UC satellite beacon hovering distressingly close to those Varun ships. If we can get close enough to it, we could download its logs and figure out where our Vanguard was heading to next. Exactly.
Yeah, we're gonna try to get there without being attacked.
Power, go slow. We grab the data on that satellite and jump away.
Okay, we're gonna try to be stealthy. So, we want to get over here. Leveled up again.
Bless this communion that we may walk in Janan Verun's footsteps. That he jumped from the Sol system out into the beyond and touched your magnificence. That he learned the truth of the shrouding, the coming eternal embrace. That you will reward the promised and cast the accursed into shadow.
We're gonna throw the shields up at the first sign of danger. But it is looking like we're... I don't know. Maybe I'll switch to that for flying. I kind of like the outside view a little more. The cockpit's more immersive though, right?
To all UC affiliated ships, I'm heading to the
don't blame them.
And the old star yards are crawling with spacers and other scavengers.
Okay, so we gotta go over to Earth. Could have taken the fight to those people, but it would have been 3-on-1.
There it is. Nova Galactic Star Yard.
And
Still orbiting Earth's
I don't know if I can do that yet.
This is where the first interstellar ships were made. People still use their modules, even though their star yard hasn't been running in forever.
Well, let's see if Vanguard Moara is in that star yard.
Weapons ready. Never know who else might be scavenging there.
Sounds like a good piece of advice. Most star stations and ships can be docked with, allowing you to board them. You will need to select the ship in your HUD and then fly close enough to do so that the dock prompt appears. I'm throwing everything into my lasers. Lasers and shields, just in case. Everything else is negotiable. I have enough to fire off a missile if needed. But lasers, they's important. Which is what I am currently not playing this. Oh. You okay?
2 steps in, and we're already looking at a corpse.
Good.
Okay. It's not Vanguard Moara. Like spacers were scavenging around here and someone else came in and said hello. Oh, this won't be your last encounter with a spacer crew. They pillage abandoned facilities and shoot anyone who gets in their way. They're even less organized than the Crimson Fleet. Just countless desperate groups scavenging and...
You're fighting. Are we about to third party something here? Because I'm totally down to third party a fight here. Okay, hold on. Ready for this? You ready for this? You're not ready for this. They weren't ready for it either. Excuse me, sir. We are surrounded. Oh my gosh. It needs to be more accurate. I like it. It needs to be more accurate, though. pack. Gotta be something cool in here. Valuable. There is nothing in here. Oh. Some stuff. I'll look at what that is later. Do it. Make my day. I am out of ammo in that one. Come on, poke your grimy little head out. Sorry, just looking for loot.
Guess they ran
away. That looks like a quest, doesn't it? Oh, Percy, I'm sorry. My cat's name is Percy. By the way, guys, he's under my feet and I moved my foot and I kicked him, but I didn't kick him on purpose, so it's okay. Really, I mean, it was his fault, right? Like, it's his fault if I kick him. He needs to remember that. Okay, ooh, I got some pistol ammo back. That's nice. Let's throw a med pack in, so we're almost at full health. While we're at it, we'll pick up another med pack. That's what I thought. God, I do love these pistols. Ooh. I picked up a legendary shotgun, which, I mean, I don't know. You pick up a legendary weapon, I feel like you're obligated to use it, right? I don't know. Doesn't that just kind of seem like the rules to you? I didn't actually need to pick that up, but I did. I really truly think that's the rules. You pick up a legendary item and you're just required to use it, at least initially, just to find out if it's good or not. Alright, so they're all dead. I don't think there's anything else this way, unless this goes to a new place. No, just a storage room. With potentially some loot. No. There's a lot of empty rooms in these games. I'm coming to find. Alright. I don't know what the Equinox is. I'm just going to take a look at what the Equinox gun is. It's an energy laser rifle. Nah, not something I think I want to play around with just yet, because we got this shotgun to use. I didn't even realize this is what I was doing. So that's going to be right there. It's going to be there, there, and... a rare laser pistol. I mean, I'm down with it. Okay. We've leveled up a number of times, and I have a number of skill points that still need to be assigned. So... we're gonna have to just work on persuasion as we get to it, but I feel like I have to level up some other things as well. So I really like pistols. Let's level up my pistols. Let's just leave it as the pistol level up for now. I'll hold on to the last skill point in case there's something cooler. Oh, baby. Only everything. I was really hoping there was a dude on the can that I could... Well, can. Oh my god, I died. Ooh, I didn't respect their damage. That's my bad. How far back are we going? Oh no. Alright guys, just jump cut back here. Killed everything that we already killed before, so you guys already know what we did. And yeah, that's essentially it. We no longer have that legendary gun. It seems like the loot that we get off enemies is random, so we didn't have the legendary anymore. We did pick up some purples though, that's kind of cool. And we got a new pistol, which is just kind of cool in general. So I'm going to use it a little bit. I'm going to see if it feels better than the starter pistol we had. It hopefully should. But yeah, just going to keep moving on. Killed some people up here, and then I remembered to go back and do like the "Hey guys, we're back" intro. So, hey guys, we're back. Oh boy, I need to respect my health more. And on that note, I'm gonna. Well, I have no digipicks. Okay. Need more digipicks. Yo, he's totally set up there with an axe to, like, murder us. That's crazy. I do kind of enjoy this rifle. I enjoy the scope. I think having a nice longer range weapon is nice. This isn't accurate enough to be long range, but it's better than no range. These guys say level 12. I feel like my level 4 ass is in the wrong place. You know what I mean? Sarah, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. Respect my health.
Might as well take what we can.
Remember how I said I was going to respect my health and their damage? I'm also going to respect the fact that I have a fucking submachine gun. Okay, I cannot reload while sprinting. Have to remember that because I've canceled my reload a couple times and it's cost me health so far. Move, I'm cryoed. Oh, fuck. Sarah's down. Sarah's down, I'm at half health. Oh no, Sarah's back up. She was just frozen and unconscious, that's all. Now she's back up and fighting right away. Good spirit. Good fighting spirit. I love it. A digipick. Nice. Needed one of those. That dude was level 12. If he doesn't have at least a blue on him, I'm gonna call shenanigans on the whole thing. Who is shooting? Hello? Oh. That was brave. I mean, don't get me wrong, stupid, but brave. Oh, you did have a blue. Look at that. Credits and a Neo City Hustler outfit. Speaking of outfits, we did pick up some other outfits here. This just seems like it's better. It's got better physical damage for us, and it does something else. I read it and I was like, oh, that helps, but then I forgot what it is already. I've got a bad memory, guys. Even kind of badass? That's like really badass. Alright, look this way real quick. This looks like a storage room. Might be on our way to where we want to go. Not certain. Can I save real quick? Yeah. Because we got to this point, and I feel like my autosave is the last time I entered the building, and I really don't want to have to do all of that over again. I mean, you guys didn't have to do it all over again because I'm really nice and I took like 5 seconds to just cut that part out. But like, it's just annoying having to redo combats like that. Anyone here who's a gamer kind of understands, like, redoing combats is just kind of booty. I have no idea where the fuck I'm going. But I feel like I keep going off on, like, tangents in other directions that are not the direction that I need to be going. You know? And then I think I double back, and then my double back was the wrong way. Oh, this way. God lord. Nope, can't open that door, I guess. Oh, we can't open that door.
I'm sure they had something we can use.
Wonder what a Kraken is. I just want... it's probably a shotgun. If I had to guess, the Kraken is a shotgun. It's a pistol. Oh my god, it's a terrible damage pistol, though. I'm never using that. Truly. I mean, it's got to have a purpose, right? Like, they wouldn't make a pistol that's just obviously worse than other pistols of the same quality, but I don't know. Oh, this leads back to the start. Oh, this is where we entered! Oh, shit. Yeah, give me 1 second to look right over here, because this is one last little area I didn't check out before, and there could be things here, like first aid that I don't have anything to do in, or... Sorry, I can cook, though. It's all health, like, I'll take it. Yeah, nice. All right, and we're back out of here to the next place this dude went. Moara is his name. I don't remember this part. Oh, I do remember this part. I just have a bad memory. For real? You'll get used to it. I sure as hell haven't yet, but I will. One day, eventually. It's not my cooking station? Can I not cook here? Oh, I can cook here. Hold on. I'm just curious if some of this stuff works. Interesting how everything else is like, you know, white or gray, blue, like nice bright color backgrounds, and that's like a almost like a Fallout color scheme for that. It's interesting. All right, Moara, we are coming for you, dude. Where hast thou gone, Moara? You went to Neptune. Of course you did, you. The devilish little man. I still can't believe all three of those persuasions failed. I'm still hung up on that. What a terrible way to start off the game.
Wait, you see that? There's a ship just drifting out there. No time to take in the sights. That could be our vanguard.
Okay, well.
Something's wrong. The ship's weapons are powering up. Get ready.
Okay.
If you stop shooting at us, we'd be more than happy to respond.
Might find a couple of them, but they've locked me down. Really could use an assist.
We'll blow that ship out of the stars. He's dead and our artifact's gone. We're going to have to board. Target the engines. Once they stall out, we'll have our chance.
I don't know how to target the engines. Please? Please let me know how to target the engines. I don't want to be in this menu. I don't know why I'd open this up. At no point have they taught me how to target the engines. I'm going to have to check the bindings on how to target specific things. Toggle POV, fire on that, target select. So target select with E, maybe? I'm straight up gonna say that's very unintuitive. Okay, hold on though. I destroyed its health. I didn't target the
That's it. Start the docking
engines, so how did that happen?
Let's go rescue that vanguard.
Like, I remember seeing in a trailer that you can target specific sections of the ship, but I didn't do that. She just said to target them, and then my attacks automatically targeted them. Oh well. We'll worry about it later. I'm sure there will be a better explanation of it at a later point. No one's in the bathroom. No one's on the dartboard. No one's anywhere. That's back to the frontier, which is not where I want to go. What am I doing? Guys, am I lost? I mean, I am lost, but how am I lost? What am I missing here? God damn it, I need to do that. It's just a different door I had to go through. God, I have no idea who I am. I'm John fucking Wick. You ready? Close combat? You have no idea who the fuck I am. God. Yes, Sarah, you cover me while I reload, and I'm back in for more full penetration. Then back to the lair for more full penetration, then out solving crimes, then full penetration crimes, till the whole thing just kind of ends. Oh my god, this dude. Who made your armor, my friend? Because, you are not bad. Veterans Epileptic Pack. I just wish I could see what was modified. Oh, I can't see. Long barrel that makes it more accurate. Not, like, overly important to me. Anything else? Oh, yeah, it's ammo. Anything else I can take from this before I get the dude? Ooh, I am encumbered. It's okay. Aurora. We found him.
Am I glad to meet whoever you two are? Looks like we're all in one piece. Any day you walk away from, right?
We're from the Explorers group, Constellation. We need to talk.
What? You guys still exist? Man, I've only heard stories.
We've heard stories too, about a strange object you found on patrol.
So, you know what that thing is. I tried to hawk it in Sidonia, and the guy thought I was peddling phony titanium.
It doesn't play nice with scanners. It'd be worthless to someone trying to flip rare minerals quickly.
So you're saying I shouldn't be using it as a hood ornament?
I'm gonna butter him up a little bit. You were out of patrol for a long time. People were worried.
Oh, that. Yeah, I mean, it's been a mess lately. Spacers, Varun zealots, plus Ecliptic tracking me down.
Ecliptic, okay.
We ran into a few members of Ecliptic.
I was thinking
at an
epileptic
overgalactic
or
star
epileptic,
yard.
so I couldn't
guessing
figure out how to
they're
pronounce it
after
in my
you.
head.
Damn. That's probably how they found me. I knew taunting the Spacers to meet me at Neptune was a long shot. Making rookie mistakes. I've been chasing shadows around the Sol system for years. And every time I go back to Mars...
Sidonia is waiting for you. Run down. Forgotten.
Feels like everyone's given up, you know? I've just been spending more and more time in the Starfield. Sometimes I wonder if I'm really going back.
I don't know that I want him on my team. So I'm going to say, judging by today, I think the Sol system needs you.
Yeah, it sure does. Guess someone...
Because the other option sounded a lot like I was about to, like, invite him to be a companion, and...
If you don't mind, we came here for something. That strange object you found?
Right. Hey, it's yours. Appreciate the rescue. Hope you figure out whatever that thing is.
Let's grab the artifact.
Like, to me, the fact that he couldn't beat up, like, 5 spacers on his own, like, why would I take him out into combat if he can't handle himself like that? Where is the artifact? It's up here. Hood ornaments.
Let's get back to the lodge.
Can I just kill him now? Take his stuff. Be kind of cool. Just making sure I didn't miss anything. Which I know I didn't, but just making sure. Got some credits. Because, I mean, I'm pretty sure we're going straight back to Sidonia, so I get to sell all this stuff. So I may as well be as loaded up as I can on just general crap. Oops. Sorry, still getting used to the menu navigation. This is where we are. Aren't we going back to Sidonia? Oh yeah, Sidonia was in a completely different star system. That's right. Oh, I need to power up the grav. What would more grav do for me? Make me jump further or use less? It'd probably make me jump further, right? Makes more sense.
You are entering United Colony space. Maintain course and prepare to be scanned. All right, we're done.
To the lodge. Alright guys, we're going to head back into the lodge, but that is going to do it for this episode. So we're going to see what this artifact does when we combine it with the other 3 pieces that we got next time. Thank you guys so much for being here. If you like the content, if you could just like, comment, subscribe, do whatever you can to help me rise up the YouTube algorithm. That way other people can find and enjoy my content. I would really appreciate it. And as always, until next time, see ya.